Hello guys, my name is Karina Febriola. I'm a Faculty of Letters student in Christian University of Indonesia. And in this video, I would like to tell you guys that why you should start learning a foreign language. So guys, once a sociologist and a philosopher said that as many languages you know, as many times you are a human being. It is difficult to deny the wisdom of these words because every language isn't just a number of rules and grammatical constructions allowing you to understand other people. It is rather a reflection of mentality, the way you're thinking of people who speak it. So, I think learning a new language ideally involves not only memorizing a bunch of new words but also studying its native country's culture and also the history. And believe it or not, your native language has shaped your personality in the same way your parents and your surroundings have. Logically, the more languages you know, the more diverse and profound of a person you can become. By understanding paradigms different from yours, you can broaden your outlook and become more open-minded. You will be able to read between the lines, developing your communication with other people not in just a regular way, but in the dimension of gestures. You can also view it as adopting and integrating a new personality in your mind, which occurs every time you dig deeper into a new language. And of course, there are more pragmatic and less philosophical reasons to begin studying foreign languages. Since ancient times, people who could communicate with foreigners have been valued greatly. And I think cultural exchange would be difficult or even impossible if there were no people able to converse with the representatives of other countries. And nowadays, the situation hasn't changed much, even despite the existence of numerous computer-assisted translation tools. Try having business correspondence with a Japanese company using only Google Translate or any of more advanced tool, and you will realize how inferior they are compared to a real translator or interpreter. And considering that nowadays there are many companies expanding their business abroad, the demand for qualified people speaking at least one foreign language is extremely high. And even if you won't be traveling around the world all the time, you will still be more valued at work. Besides, it will easier for you to find a job in a different country. That's a very that's the most advantage why you should try learn foreign language, because you will get a job easier than other people who cannot speak foreign language. And besides your career, there are many other reasons for learning a foreign language. Have you ever found yourself in a situation when you are alone in an unfamiliar country, unable to find your hostel 2 hours past midnight, and completely unable to say anything in this country's language? You approach people with a silly smile on your face. You hope it's look polite, but in fact it is rather suspicious. Trying to show them your map, some of them maybe will ignore you. Others nod their heads and start talking quickly, pointing their fingers in all directions, but you cannot understand them. And finally, you find a taxi driver who agrees to help you. And as a result, your ride takes around 5 minutes, and the driver charges you $100. As weird as it may sound to a person from an English-speaking environment. The rest of the world doesn't speak English. In some countries, European countries for example, you will find people able to communicate in it, but usually the farther to the south or to the east you travel, the less English-speaking people you will be able to find. Now, imagine how great it would be to travel to China, for instance, and to have the following conversation. Like, hello, can you help me? You speak Chinese. Yes, a little bit, and that's cool. I've never met a foreigner able to speak Chinese. Well, I just like studying foreign languages. Do you know what transport I should take to get to get to this hostel? And then you show them your map, and then, oh, you don't need transport. The hostel is just 2 blocks away from here. Just walk down the street. Just walk down the street until you see the crossroad, and then turn right, and then you will be able to see the hostel. And then, great, thanks for your help, and you're welcome. Enjoy your stay in China. It's just a example of conversation. Uh, when we are at home and a tourist asks us the directions, we take it for granted that he or she speaks English. Sometimes we cringe because of their accents or twisted grammar. However, in other countries, people are more grateful when you try to speak their language, and you can find even more help than you are required. Mm, Besides, being able to speak foreign language can save you a whole lot of money or time. If you are a regular English speaking tourist, you have two options to get to your destination from the airport, either by a shuttle, which is slow, or by a taxi, which can cost you a fortune. However, when talking to the people in the airport, you can rather often find an alternative. For example, you can learn about a cheaper local bus, or you can run into a person who will agree to drive you up to the city for free, or for a considerably lower sum of money than taxi. This works especially well in poorer countries where locals are eager to earn some extra coin. This is not to mention you can easily make new friends from abroad, even if you are a reserved or introverted person. When abroad, you have to communicate with other people, otherwise, you will not be able to enjoy your travel and sustain yourself. Besides, if you are staying in a hostel or a guest house, the atmospheres of numerous strangers from all over the world gather at one place often disposes and inspires communication. Sometimes connections you make when traveling can last for years, transforming into a friendship, business contacts, or even romantic relationship. And all this is not possible if you do not speak a foreign language. Um, so learning foreign languages is extremely beneficial for personal development. Not only does it allow you to better understand other cultures and mentalities, but it also enriches your personality with new outlooks, makes you more open-minded, which is extremely valuable nowadays. And besides, speaking at least one foreign language can significantly improve your traveling experience, help you make new friends from abroad, and start business or romantic relationship. In addition, professionals who speak foreign languages are more valued by their companies and often get a chance to work in a different countries. Don't you want to be that kind of person? So I think that's all I can say about why you should learn foreign language. I hope you will try to learn uh, new languages uh, as soon as possible after you watch this video. Thank you for your attention.